Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Mendoza in Argentina, where it's the second semi-final on day 5 of the Women's Champions Trophy. What a cracker we've got in store for you. It's the Netherlands up against Argentina. Yes, it's the world number ones, the Olympic champions, the World Cup champions, up against the world number 3, the defending champions, Argentina. Between them, they have 11 of the 20 titles that have previously been decided. The Dutch have 6, Argentina have 5. They've met in every edition since 1999. Argentina have been in every medal match since 1999. The Dutch have been in every medal match since 1997. These two teams really are the embodiment of the Women's Champions Trophy. Marcia Pauwman up against Luciana Amar. There are matchups all over the pitch, and we hope that this one can deliver on the pre-match hype. Both sides are out in the middle of the park. We'll have the Dutch national anthem first, and then the one from Argentina. What an atmosphere, and if the hairs on the back of your neck aren't standing up after that rendition of the Argentina national anthem, then nothing will get you going. A magnificent atmosphere inside the stadium. It's absolutely packed to the rafters. Let's have a look then at this Dutch lineup, and it's a lineup that have struggled for goals. Just 5 so far in the tournament. Pauwman has 3 of them, Van der Poel's 1, and Van Marsacker 1. The one plus point for the Dutch is they aren't conceding many. They've just conceded the 1, that against New Zealand. Sjoerd Marijn, there he is. Well, that's the back of him anyway. The new head coach for the Netherlands, taking over from Max Caldas after the World Cup. What shoes he has to fill. Now Argentina, they are the top scorers in the competition with 13. Will they be able to unlock the defence of the Netherlands? Top scorer at the moment is Carla Rebecki for Argentina. She has 4 goals to her name. Santiago Capurro, he is the new coach of Argentina. And there is our first umpire, Lisa Roach of Australia. And on the other side of the pitch, her compatriot, Kylie Seymour. So the scene is set. It's a glorious evening here in Mendoza, and the Dutch are going to be severely tested here against an Argentina side that have been growing in confidence through the competition. Argentina have won 4 of the last 5 Champions trophies. The Dutch have medalled in every single competition since 1999. Here we go. It's the Netherlands against Argentina in the second semi-final of the Women's Champions Trophy for 2014. The winners will face Australia, who overcame New Zealand in a shootout after their semi-final ended 1-1 after the 4 quarters of play. And straight on the attack is Dirkse van der Heuvel, and she's won a penalty corner inside the opening 26 seconds. Brilliant running from Dirkse van der Heuvel, and it gives me a quick moment to introduce you to my colour commentator. Joining me, Charlie Broom, in the commentary box for this one, the former Wales and Great Britain international, Sarah Thomas. And Sarah, a fascinating game, but the one thing the Dutch would have wanted to do is quieten this crowd from the offset, and they've got a real opportunity here. Yeah, exactly. They know their strengths are in their corners, and to come out of the blocks like that and get one in the first minute is absolutely fantastic for the Dutch. So, Marcia Pauwman at the top of the circle. She's the all-time leading goal scorer in the Champions Trophy with 28 goals to her name. 3 of them have come at this tournament from penalty corners. Can she find another here to give the Dutch the perfect start? In it comes from Van Aast. Good stop. Pauwman hits the post. Hits the post. And then it comes down onto a Dutch foot. And Argentina survive by the skin of their teeth.
Yeah, these two know each other extremely well. Pauwman going where she was successful in the first couple of games, but hitting the post there. Can see it gone past Suki on that side, and it would have actually gone in had it not hit the bar.
Well, what a start that would have been for the Dutch. It's worth pointing out these two met in the semi-final of the World Cup in The Hague back in the summer. The Dutch winners 4-0 on that occasion.
Yeah, I mean, that's the last time these teams both met, and obviously the Dutch will have confidence from that game, but very different story here this evening with the whole of the crowd supporting the Argentinian side on this occasion.
These two teams met in the semi-final of the 2012 edition, which was the last edition of the Champions Trophy. It was 2-2 after full time on that occasion. Argentina went through in the shootout 2-0. This is the 21st meeting between these two. Of the previous 20, Argentina have won 6, the Netherlands have won 7, and there have been 7 draws, three of which have gone to shootout. Argentina winning 1, the Dutch winning 2. And that ball into the top of the circle, and Aymar a little slow, and Velton round the back. Velton pulling it back, shot comes across goal, into her body, and it wasn't on target, so it is a 16. And Aymar guilty of being a little slow to react there.
Yeah, I think if Aymar has any weaknesses, they would be in terms of her tackling back, but I'm sure in going forward she'll do her absolute best tonight. There's Van Aast with an opportunity, unfortunately just getting around the back of the ball, and that's causing it to lift up into one of the Argentinian defenders.
Now here go Argentina down the other end for their first real attack. Lovely work by Habib. Two Habib sisters in this Argentina side. 14 Agustina Habib, and number 16 Florencia Habib. Here is Pauwman. Pauwman allowed to run to the edge of the circle. Chance here, snapshot. That is not far wide. And where has this game been for the Dutch in the last 4 matches?
Yeah, I know. This is a great opportunity. Great ball in from Pauwman to Magis, and she's not far short of getting that on target and getting the first goal for the Netherlands here this evening. Absolutely fantastic start from the Dutch. And like you say, Charlie, you know, we haven't seen them in full flow yet throughout this tournament, but they look like they've brought their A game this evening.
They're guilty perhaps of starting a little too slowly in this quarter format. They usually, when the game was played in half, start slowly, build up pressure, have you under the cosh by the 15-minute marker, and then you've got to hang on for 20 minutes. That's not the case in this quarter format of the game, because the opposing coach can make tweaks, and the quarter time hooter comes and takes the wind out of your sails. But here is Aymar with Marino to the left, no one on the right-hand side. Van Maasaker with a tackle. Amar trying to win the penalty corner, and Marsaka. Lisa Roach says play on. Amar has a quick word with the Australian official. It's still Argentina going forward. It's been won by Delfina Marino. Cracked in from Baranuevo. Up off Carla Rebecchi, long corner.
That was an absolutely great tackle by Van Massacre against Amar then on the corner. She got so low and in between Amar's legs to actually steal the ball back. And that goes to show why they've only conceded one goal in this tournament.
They conceded one at the World Cup as well.
Yeah, very, very strong. There's the ball in. Argentina looking for a deflection on that.
Van As can't keep it in play. A couple of balls on the pitch. There's Pilar Ramang. Sanchez takes it. Down the line from Baranuevo. This is Van Geffen. Into Baranuevo. And Van Geffen kicks the ball. To the far side where Lichetti brings it under control. Lichetti to the top of the circle. This is Rebecchi. Wins the penalty corner.
Absolutely great vision for Baranuevo originally to get that aerial across and transfer it to the right-hand side, giving Argentina the opportunity to attack down that. Here we see coming in, gets a great little lift on the ball. I think that's Rebecchi there onto the foot of Magis and just winning the corner.
Yeah.
Was it Kittles? Yeah.
So, Delia to the right and Rebecchi to the left. Rebecchi and Delia then. Who's going to take this one on? Rebecchi already has 3 penalty corners in this competition. Scored a hat-trick against China. It is Rebecchi! Wide of the mark. And the crowd on the far side thought it was in.
Yeah, that wasn't far away, was it? Both opportunities now from the corners from the Dutch and the Argentinians going very, very close to the goal.
This is Van As. Into Dirkse van der Heuvel. Pauwman tries to play it first time, but it's picked off by Florencia Habib. Delia cracks it in, looking for the deflection off Rebecchi. It's a long corner. It's Willemijn Bos who's got across to make the last touch. Amar loses control of it. Up against Pauwman.
Yeah, we see the corner. Good injection and stop, but that's not far. But Sombrook a full stretch there, I think probably would have got a kicker to it.
And Amar has been cracked. And the crowd don't like that one. And she'll be okay. Right on the 25. Delia puts it in. And off the foot of Zandervaart, was it? And Lisa Roach couldn't see. It's a 16. In fact, it was off the Argentina player first. Very difficult. Lisa Roach looking into the sun that is setting behind our commentary position. That's the way she's looking to Dirkse van der Heuvel. Lovely little turn to get the better Florencia Habib. He just leaves her hip in of Dirkse van der Heuvel.
Yeah, the Argentinians are very physical players. They're obviously very passionate, but having played against them myself, I know exactly how tough it is to get around them, and they will do absolutely everything in their power to stop you.
Cut out, and a chance here for Rebecchi. Rebecchi looking for Amar inside. Lichetti takes it quickly, up to Marino. Marino into the circle. Marino, good tackling back by Bos. And Van Geffen, in fact. And you just wonder if the Dutch will pay the price for not taking the early opportunities they had.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what always worried. But the intensity of this game at the moment, you just feel it could go either way. It's absolutely crazy. You can feel the tension out there, and everyone's going on the attack, which we haven't seen so much from the Netherlands in this tournament so far. But getting their playmakers on the ball a lot more, Pouwman's having a lot more of an involvement, and every opportunity just going forward at a higher pace.
There they go again, charging the Light Brigade. Sandervaart straight down the middle, loses out Marlowe's to Nunning down that right-hand flank, and Nunning tries to win the penalty corner. But good defensive work from Argentina. This is Derks. Derks tries to feed the ball into Nunning. Carly Seymour wants that taken further back. And Marsaka. So Van Geffen. Van As. Up against Lucetti. Plays it into Drost. And Sandervaart, the last player to get the touch.
Yeah, they used the cross in from Drost. I think it was, I'm not sure which Dutch player that was, but she was very tight to the baseline to try and get a deflection off that. Needs to just try and stop that one and find something or find a foot.
Van As, who hasn't had a bad tournament here in Mendoza, finds De Hude out to this right-hand flank where Veltin will get the foot of Sruoga. No, it was the stick. And Geffen ushers that over the sideline with Rebecca in full chase. And a pause, everyone's just catching their breath with 5 minutes of the first quarter remaining.
Yeah, it's been an absolutely great contest, hasn't it, up until now, and you can really see that the Dutch knew they had to be as sharp as possible starting this game this evening. No time to find their way and build their pressure up.
Not enough space given by Marino. Van As. Twist and turn, and now it comes this right-hand side. And Nunning will try and play it in, but across comes Sruoga. This time it is a foot. Loss from Van As. Found the back ball, but no one touched it in an orange outfit. Nuevo to Sruoga. Caballero can't keep the pressure up. That's too hopeful from the Dutch. They need to be a bit more structured in their approach. But here's Veltin. First touch, second touch, lets her down. Nuevo. That's the ball back, and now she'll go around the back. This is Delia. And it's been missed by Boss, and there's a chance here. The skipper plays it Marino over the bar. Rodriguez Perez setting up Delfina Marino, but Marino can't hit the target.
Yeah, that made it a 4v2 after Boss's mistake, and getting the ball in there, you've got 3 people. You need to get that ball on the floor across the goal. Someone's going to get a touch on that. The girl sliding in on the far post. That's a wasted opportunity there by Mourinho.
I think that's Caballero that was sliding in on the far post. And here comes Veltin, who's got lots of skill, but doesn't get the free hit off Rodriguez Perez. Should Argentina score here this evening, this place will go absolutely bonkers, you expect. Van Geffen under pressure from Rebecca. Good work from Van Geffen. Finds Van Ass still going. Lovely turn from Naomi Van Ass. That's an absolutely beautiful piece of skill. Van Geffen up to Velton. So far, so good for the Dutch. Can they find the finishing touch? And an odd choice there from leader by Velton to go on the reverse.
Yeah, I think a couple of the teams have been trying this in the later stages of the tournament due to the fact they're so congested in the penalty spot area. So what they're thinking is maybe they can have a go themselves. But if you are going to have a go at that, you've got to go high, and it's got to beat the goalkeeper on her inside post more than likely. Otherwise, you need someone, as we've just seen on the Argentinian side, diving in on the far post to connect with that.
Well, that was a beautiful piece of play by Naomi Van Ass.
Yeah, an absolutely great take. She took it in one moment, the stick and ball remained in contact the whole time, and making it look so easy to get past one of Argentinian's best midfielders.
Dutch free hit, which is taken by Herg. And to Velton again. He's enjoying herself up there. Velton in down the line. Velton still going. Good save, Suki. Another great save, Suki. Chance. Third save. They can't stop at the fourth attempt. And the Dutch have the lead. It took 4 bites of the cherry, but the Dutch are finally in front. And I think
leading by
it's Velton who scored it.
Leading by Velton, absolutely awesome run in from the left baseline. Suki, in fairness, makes 3 fantastic saves, but then there's a great reaction from leader by Velton to pop that one home and get the Netherlands on the score sheet. Great reactions to finish that off, but in fairness to Suki, had done her absolute best in saving the first 3 initial shots.
Slightly off balance there, but she gets back up, somehow makes that save. There's no way she's getting up. And leader by Velton makes it the Netherlands 1, Argentina 0. And you'd have to say the Dutch deserve it.
Yeah, they've done well in terms of going forwards this evening. They most certainly have come alive tonight, and it's great to see the hockey they're playing in terms of every time they win the ball back, they're trying to go forward. They're passing the ball a lot better, and their key players like Naomi Van Ass and Carleen are in the game a lot more this evening. It's interesting, as they came on the field tonight, the Netherlands, Pauwman was just smiling and really, really happy, and it's the most relaxed I've seen all of them the whole tournament, actually. And I think it comes to the fact that they really thrive on these big games, you know. It's what they're used to, being in the semi-finals and the finals, and they absolutely love the pressure of playing in them.
So that is quarter time, and the Dutch are in front here in Mendoza. A goal from leader by Velton. 1 minute from the break makes it Netherlands 1, Argentina 0. What an intense quarter of hockey we have just witnessed, and the Dutch came out of the blocks, all guns firing, put Argentina under early pressure. Argentina weathered that, got back into the game, and then a couple of lovely moves involving leader by Velton, the second of which they get the go-ahead goal. What do Argentina have to do here, Sarah Thomas?
I think they're doing all the right things. I mean, when they go forward, they look extremely threatening, and if they can find a foot and get a corner, you know, they've got 3 people that they can have on top of the circle who can actually do something and score goals, as we saw against China in the last game.
Schutterijn is quarter-time talk.
Ja, net op deze hoge bal, die is in super voor die bent. Dat is het allerbelangrijkste.
Ja, ja.
Iemand die links trainen.
Ja, als je maar niet.
And from the Dutch perspective, Thomas, more of the same.
Yeah, definitely. They will be extremely happy with that first quarter performance. It's the best we've seen them in this tournament so far, looking like their former selves in the World Cup earlier this year. So I think they'll be really pleased with the 1 goal, but they'll be really keen to get the next goal now so they can stop pushing forward and trying to take this out of the Argentinian grasp.
They love their hockey in this country. And Las Leones, as the women's team is known as, has a huge following. And 99% of this crowd will be hoping they can turn this one around. The Dutch get the second quarter underway, leading by a goal to 0. Leader by Velton with it. after Belensuki made 3 great point-blank saves, and Nunning had plenty of space down the right flank, and the Dutch have had a lot of space down that right-hand side.
Yeah, they have. They're attacking down the left, but doing really well in pulling it back out so they can transfer across to the right and find the player who's coming into that space quite late on.
Geffen wins the free hit. Boss. Marino breathing down her neck. Remang wins possession back. Pilar Remang up against Masaka. Tries to feed it down towards Marino, who made the run, but no joy. And here comes Roos Drust. Drust trying to fight Zandavaart, but going across is Delia. Van Ass once more. Van Ass, Nunning's got space down that right flank, but it's gone in towards goal. Suki taking no chances.
In attack, you can see the Dutch starting to play the ball into space now, and that's creating opportunities for them in behind the Argentinian defence. And of course, Argentina now trying to get a goal back. They're pushing people higher up the field and leaving that space, so that could be a threat for them moving forward into this second quarter.
Aymar trying to find Lemang. Tracking back was Ketels. This is Marino, 16. Van Ass, the filter Van der Poels. Van der Poels is wearing the bandage around her head after she got cut in the quarter-finals against Germany. A chance here for Marino to break. She's looking for support, but she really hasn't got any.
No, and Aymar's holding quite high at the minute. She's just in front of the defence. She's not really pushing forward, and from an Argentinian perspective, you'd like to see Aymar get on the ball a lot more than she is at the moment.
Dex. Missed by Barrenuevo. It's off the back of the park. Phil from Habib. That's behind Rebecca. Here goes Ellen Herg. Herg gives away the free hit. Delia with the aerial. Geffen does well. Nice pass up to Veltin. Veltin cuts back in field. There's plenty of Dutch in support on this right-hand side. Dirksen van der Heuvel was in acres of space down the right-hand flank. And if Veltin had found her, she would have been in on goal. I'm not saying she would have scored, but she would have had a shot.
Yeah, it's what they've been doing so well this game, and on this occasion just didn't choose that option, which would have been the right one.
Oh, that's good. Good work from Suchi. Margis with the deflection goalward. Masaka into Margis. Margis, lovely bit of control. Chance, good save. There's Dirksen van der Heuvel with the snapshot. And Belensuki was just about alert enough on her near post.
good ball in. You can see a touch from Nunnik. She's looking quite sharp this evening in and around the circle. And once again, once the ball falls there, Dirks van den Houvel's right on top of it, trying to get something onto Suki. But Suki on this occasion keeping it out.
It's a heavy fall for Dirks van den Heuvel.
Yeah.
The challenge of Habib. And Habib is going for that. Not a surprise, she's picked up a number of cards. That's her third green. She's a very physical tackler. And Becky's just having a chat. So Argentina, a goal down, a player down, and here come the Dutch once more. This occasion, Belton loses out. But that's a super take from Pauwman, played up into Pauwman from Luchetti. There's Aymar, there's Valencia Habib. She has the most number of green cards, individual green cards with 3. Chetty's first touch is not a good one, and Berg wins it back, gets the ball back from Pauwman.
Dutch doing really well at the moment to silence Aymar. Every time she gets the ball, they're forcing her towards the sideline and have got someone tracking back on her. On that occasion, it was the centre forward, so everyone's prepared to put in the hard yards to stop her from doing something special this evening.
Here is Aymar, 8 times FIH Player of the Year. Delia, bringing it forward, runs straight into Casels. Chetty, 1-2 with Aymar. Aymar wants it back again. Pauwman's in the way to spoil that little pass. That's good strength from Velton. Been really impressed with Liedewij Velton in this tournament.
Yeah, she's got great strength and great ball control as well. There's occasions where she looks like she's missed it, and actually she hasn't. It's just part of her skill. Some players I know have said playing against her is one of the toughest people to mark and tackle.
However, I don't like the fact she's just asked Kylie Seymour to give a green card. Do without that. Dirks van den Heuvel tries to feed in Van As, and Van As takes it quickly. Van As, physical challenge comes in. And Van As, it's a free hit to the Dutch. Van den Heuvel on the reverse stick. Belton can't quite dig it out, and Herg has a shot. It's a long corner. Oh, it's been missed. Van den Heuvel trying to get it away. And the penalty corner off the foot of Luchetti. And Argentina are being pressed back here. And the Dutch are really on top.
Yeah, most definitely. Really good work from Dirks van den Heuvel. They're trying to find a footer back to goal. No other option to get a shot off. So doing the exact right thing.
Pauwman, Marsak at the top of the circle. Pauwman to the left and Marsak to the right. Everyone's ready. Here comes the ball from Van As. Pauwman, good save. Comfortable height, decent save. This is Boss. Marsaka. Nuevo cuts it out, and here goes Marino. Marino.
Yeah, they know what a threat Marino is. She's been very good this tournament and played a couple of seasons in Holland, so they will have played against her on a regular basis.
Green card for Willemijn Bos. Nuevo into the circle. Good pick up from Rebecca. Here is Aymar. Aymar with Daya coming round the loop. The Dutch player's not 5. Has to be standing inside that line. It's a fairly straightforward decision for the umpire to make.
Yeah, exactly. The Argentinian player was actually
both of them weren't 5
no,
either,
exactly. But that's the thing. You're going to do it yourself if the other team doesn't.
Pauwman up off the body of Habib. Confirmation of Caroline Boss's green card. It's a penalty corner again.
Yeah, from Pauwman gone the same side as you did earlier, but Suki, it was a good height for Suki to make that clearance and save her team from conceding another.
Herg on the reverse stick. It's a wonderful ball across. Actually hit the foot of Baranoevo with sound of Argent attendance. Fans trying to get behind their team. Here comes Aymar, that should get them screaming. Nice pass to Rodriguez Perez. Across the circle it comes. And Keitels does really well.
Yeah, really good work there from Keitels to clear that for her team and relieve some pressure for a moment. But it's exactly what Argentina need to do now to get back in this game, is feed off the energy from the crowd. That's a great pick by Van Ass. I mean, the ball's not been delivered to her forehand and somehow she's managed to trap it on her reverse and win a free hit for her team.
Well, that's a terrible ball out of defence by Willemijn Bos. Had neither pace or direction as Aymar cuts back inside to Herder. Aymar still going. Here is Soroga trying to get the ball out from underneath her feet. Soroga taking on Van Ass, wins the long corner. And it comes. Shots wide. That's a snapshot from Pilar de Mang.
It's an absolutely great ball in and a good deflection to keep the ball going to the circle, and what an opportunistic shot there, just turning on the spin and taking a hot little volley off the floor.
Here come Argentina with Marino and Sanchez with the ball underneath. Marino takes it quickly. That's a good tackle from Marsaka.
They actually used to play at the same club in the Netherlands, so they will have done a number of 1v1s against each other, I'm sure.
Van Ass spinning away, plays it across to Durst.
Van Ass's first touch has been sublime this evening so far, isn't it? She's playing extremely well and not just taking the ball all for herself, she's actually playing her teammates in as well, which is fantastic to see.
Oh, and again, a sublime spin from Van Ass. Pass wasn't the best, but to Herder as well to keep it alive. Van Geffen, here's Van Ass again, she's everywhere. Inside the final minute of the first half. Sanchez. Wins the free hit.
So nonchalant from Sanchez, but that is a piece of skill to win her team a free hit in that position. Here's Naomi Van As, sees the stick coming in, just moves off it, and she's gone, created some space for herself, makes it look so easy.
Geffen wins the free hit, 30 seconds remaining. Boss to Huda and Geffen. Kept in, Nunning inside her. Here is Nunning. Tries to find Van Geffen, still going. Gordon Nunning wins the free hit, and the Netherlands are going to go into half time in front here. Spun out by Gomez Fantasia. And there is the half-time hooter. And what a first half of hockey it's been. The Dutch took the lead just before quarter time. There's been no addition to the scoreline at half-time. Netherlands 1, Argentina 0. So both sides will have 10 minutes in which to recuperate, and then they'll be at it again. And at the moment, the Dutch are doing a really good job on the host and defending champions, Argentina. The world number one, the Olympic champions, the World Cup champions, the Netherlands. They've been below par in this tournament so far, but when it comes to the big one, the semi-final, they've come out all guns blazing, and they are deservedly in front against Argentina. Can they keep it up? Can Argentina find a way to unlock this Dutch pressure? We'll find out soon enough. At half-time, it's the Netherlands 1, Argentina 0. back, folks. It's half-time in our second semi-final, and the world champions, the Olympic champions, are 1-0 to the good against the defending champions, trophy champions, Argentina. It's been a desperately tight game, and the goal that is separating the two has been scored by Levi Velten. This was in the first minute, and in fact, Pauwman hit the post, but the Dutch have had the better pressure. Suchi has been the busier of the two keepers. Here's a foray forward by Amar. There has been a penalty corner for Argentina. It is the Dutch who have the upper hand, and deservedly so. A little unfortunate for Melen Suchi. 3 wonderful saves, but then beaten on the rebound of the fourth. And here it is again. That's the third. Can't stop that one going in though. So the Dutch are in front, and have had other opportunities as well. You can see Suchi has been the busier of the two. This one, a good save, comfortable height. And those are the highlights of the first half. Right, let's get the Dutch reaction to the first half with Shirt Marijn, who's with Mel Clulo.
Shirt, fantastic half by your team. What are you hoping for in the second half?
What I said to the team? Sorry, it's really difficult with the crowd. We enjoy it like this. Energy, keep on doing the energy and the really fast passing. That's important to stay out of the duels. That's what we want the second part.
Brilliant, thank you very much and good luck for the second half.
Yeah, thanks to the Dutch coach for giving us his time. And let's have a look at the first half in black and white. 10 penetrations to 8, 6-2 shots. 55-45 possession in opponent's half. And perhaps the only surprise is we haven't had a penalty corner scored by either team, because they've been pretty good from the top of the circle. So, time to tell you about social media, and we are of course on Facebook at facebook.com/FI Hockey. Go there, and if you want to, you can like us there, or if Twitter's your thing, our Twitter handle at FIH_hockey, hashtag CT2014. We're also on Instagram and YouTube at FI Hockey, and a chance to tell you about the 2014 Player of the Year vote. The FIH is launching an online vote for Player of the Year, Goalkeeper of the Year, Rising Star of the Year in both the men and women's game. And this is how it's going to work. The players from the Champions Trophy here in Mendoza and in Bhubaneswar, India, they're going to have a vote. Now, they're going to take up a percentage of the overall vote. The coaches in both competitions will have a vote. They will also take up a percentage of the overall vote. But most importantly, the vote will be open for the first time to fans of hockey. So from a week on Monday, week commencing the 15th of December, you'll be able to vote for Player of the Year, Goalkeeper of the Year, Rising Star of the Year, and your votes will form the third part of the overall total. Stay tuned on the FIH social media platforms on Facebook and Twitter for more information, but it will be sometime during week commencing the 15th of December, which is a week on Monday. So the Argentinian fans are enjoying themselves at the half-time break. Sarah Thomas, the Dutch have done a job on them so far.
Yeah, they have so far. I mean, these teams know each other inside out, and what the Dutch are doing really well at the moment is silencing Amar. They're using a press in the centre of the field, almost like a square, so every time she receives it, there's no getting out of there. But they've done really well in terms of having opportunities, but at the same time, Argentina have had some the other end. They just need to be a bit more clinical in the second half and not just look for corners, but get those shots on target, not blazing them across the, blazing them above the crossbar.
So the teams are ready, the umpires are ready, and the crowd will now count us down to the start of the second half. Argentina get us underway in the second half, trailing by a goal to 0, attacking the goal to our right-hand side, and Pilar Román gets on the end of the aerial. Román up to the circle edge, but there's nobody in blue and white there. It's Marcia Paumann under pressure from Rebecki. Paumann disappointed she's lost it, or disappointed she didn't get the call. Ketels gives away the free hit, it's off her foot. Here is Amar. Amar rifles it in. Playing down under the challenge of Van Geffen is Marino. And Marino wants to challenge this.
Somebody play super stew. They don't.
So Van Geffen's challenge is going to be reviewed.
Yes, I can hear you. The Argentinian called for body obstruction. It said to start to play a push first. Can you have a look for me, please? Okay, I'll have a look for a push. Thank you.
As the ball comes in from Amar here, we see Delphi pick it up, and she's saying that she's been shoved from the back.
Stick's gone round the front of the legs, and she's pushed her on the back. There was no attempt to play the ball there.
No, I think Delphi Marino has done very well there in terms of holding her own ground to initially receive the ball, but there's not a lot you can do about that. There's no getting away from that, and I think that will probably be a penalty corner to Argentina.
I have a decision for you. Yes, Kelly. There is a push, but to me, there's not the intention for anything further. So penalty corner, and they keep their referral. Hey, Kelly.
For a minute there, I thought there was going to be some strange decision. I think she's saying there's no other intention, so it doesn't have to be any further punishment.
Right, I see, yeah, okay.
My heart was in my mouth there for a second.
Yeah, I know.
But the right decision wasn't going to be arrived at.
Can you do it, please?
Okay, here we go then. We'll change at the top. And it is Rebecki. No, it's not. It's from Maria. And Silvina Delia has brought Argentina back onto level terms.
What a perfect time to do this. A great slip to the left, and Delia has come actually from the #1 runner's stick and deflected into the goal, but Argentina aren't going to mind about that. The volume was absolutely incredible when that went into the back of the net. This makes now for a really interesting game.
Silvina Delia gets her second goal of the competition, both of them from penalty corners. And the Dutch, for all their hard work, have been pegged back. Paumann. Boss. That's Van Geffen. And the crowd on the far side above Van Geffen are bouncing. Absolutely bouncing. Veltin into the circle. Veltin. Good play from Veltin. She scored! She's put them back in front. And it's barely a minute that Argentina on level terms. A wonderful individual piece of skill by Levi Veltin, and she's got a second of the match, and they're referring it.
Can you hear me? I can hear you. Yeah, there's an Argentinian draft for a foot. Looking for a foot. Yep. Yeah.
I'm having a look at it now. Let's have another look. That's a horrible looking challenge. Let's see if there's a foot there.
No, it doesn't look like it's hit a foot. It's come off the Argentinians, if any, but...
The crowd think they've seen a foot, but I agree with you, it might be off Habib's foot.
Yeah, as it hits the stick.
Yeah, it's Habib's foot.
Habib's foot. They've both got the same shoes, have they?
Yeah.
Yeah, same sort of colours, and I think they've mistaken that, but...
Suji's appealing, but I think that's off Habib's foot. It's going to be a difficult one to call, this one. Whatever happens, one side is going to feel aggrieved here.
Yeah, most definitely. As we see,
Foot.
Levi pull it
Well,
back
if
in.
it's not a goal, it's a penalty corner.
Yeah, it's gone into Beef's foot there, not Levi Velton's, and
unless it goes into Velton's afterwards.
Going upset.
But then it'll be a penalty corner.
Yep. I have a decision for you. Yes. It has hit an Argentinian foot first. So no goal but a penalty corner.
No, so it's come back off.
Okay, so with no goal, go to penalty corner to the foot from the Argentinians. Do we? Yep. So they lose their referral or keep their referral?
They'll keep their referral, I would assume.
Kelly? Do they lose or keep their referral? Well, they keep their referral because there was a foot. So. Yep. So this one, no. The first one, there was a foot first. I'll check it, okay? And so there was a foot first and it came off your foot. So we go to penalty corner. So no.
Palmer's going across now to talk to Kylie Seymour.
Because the umpire didn't call for penalty corner, did she? So either she played the advantage or she didn't see it herself.
Yeah, but then you can't get an advantage off the second foot. That's the point.
Right.
So the Argentinian player can't kick the ball, then Velton kick the ball and Velton score.
Yeah.
Now this is going to take some sorting out.
But what I'm saying is if the umpire saw the foot and then played the advantage,
then it should be a 16. Did she say she's seen the foot?
That's what I'm not sure about. Well, Palman's going to be really fired up for this one now.
I'm not sure Argentina can have any.
They should be pretty happy with that.
Yeah. Look,
it's most definitely hit a Beef's foot.
For all the. We're going to get a card here in a second. Someone's going to get a card. There you go. Here comes the card now. Argentina can lose it here, and the threat of a card puts them back behind the goal to get their defensive kit on.
It'll be interesting here whether the Dutch do go to Palman or whether they do try a variation.
Well, one thing is for certain, it's fast things up here. The crowd are now almost certainly involved. I think it's the right decision.
I don't know what the Argentinians can complain about in that instance now.
So Palman and Van Marsac at the top of the circle. Here it comes, it's Palman! It's not far wide, but the reaction of Marcia Palman.
Yeah, Palman's extremely frustrated with that. That needs to be on target, or the Dutch need to try a variation. Kasuki's ready for that on that side now. You see she's gone for the same side again and just flown past the far post.
Look at Suki's reaction here. If it gets long enough. Stands up and gives it the old fist pump.
Yeah, Suki's really a great character.
Oh, it's set up nicely. A tackle from Romain. Every challenge now is going to draw a reaction from the crowd. A beef to Romain. Across comes Varsaka. It's taken quickly by Marino. And again, still going. And that's a penalty corner down the other end. Good work from Morfina Marino. And this has got everybody fired up.
That's a great reaction from Marino. As soon as she wins the free hit, she's taking it. The Dutch haven't even had a chance to turn, and she knows exactly what she's doing, going against the defenders. They're getting the little lift, trying to find a foot, and she does exactly that.
So, Argentina 1 from 2. Delia and Rebecca again at the top of the circle. And it's Rebecca into the number 1 runner, and it's too high. Brave running for the number 1 runner for Holland. Belton, he thought she'd given her side the lead once more. trying to find Amar. Amar's been disappointing in this game. She hasn't been in it at all. Not so far, anyway. Ellen Herg comes inside. Herg, lovely ball into the circle, and that's Margis with a rather robust challenge on Baranuevo. There is Amar. Draws the free hit off.
Yeah, I think Amar has been really quiet, but I think that's due to what the Dutch are doing in the midfield, and they're finding a way at this moment to keep her very, very quiet. But you know, with Amar, she's like a get-out-of-jail card. You know, that she can just create a moment of magic.
Belton, nice pass to De Herder. De Herder's got Van As outside, and that would have been a defence-splitting pass had she been able to find it.
Yeah, good spoiling piece of defending there from Habib.
Good work from De Waard. Can't keep it in play. Amar goes against Dirks van der Heuvel. Amar bringing it forward against De Herder. Cuts back inside De Herder. Amar up to the 25. Powell comes across, and Van As brings it away. Herg. There's Baranuevo, wins the sideline ball. Baranuevo once more. Van der Heuvel. Looks Van der Heuvel into the... Reason, there you go. Clear instruction from Lisa Roach as to why she's given the free hit. And the Dutch, having heard that, decide not to challenge. Jackson field to Palman. Here's Van As again. Van As to De Herder. De Herder under pressure from Pilar de Mag. Dirks van der Heuvel. Palman now playing further up the park for Holland. Dirks van der Heuvel. Here's Van Geffen. Van Geffen now. Can she get the cross? Runs into her beef. It's getting feisty, isn't it?
It is getting feisty, and it's always an interesting encounter between these two teams, but they will be as feisty as possible on the pitch, but have utmost respect off it for each other.
Palman. Herder.
It actually was in the newspaper today that the Dutch team had given Neymar an orange shirt with the number 8 on the back, so that was a really nice gesture from them.
Van Geffen fires it across. Good save from Suki as Van der Poels goes in for the touch, and Baranuevo will complete the clearance. No, she won't. It's still in there. Baranuevo does really well. Suki again comes up with a decent save.
Yeah, good ball in from Margot van Geffen, and Michelle van der Poels, who's normally plays in midfield and is playing much more as a forward role in this, does really well to get her stick nice and low on the ground to ensure she makes contact with that ball, and a perfect little tip at the angle of the stick to get it to lift up as well, but very good save there from Suki.
Delia wins out, finds Baranuevo. It's now the Dutch turn to apply some pressure. Boss into Palman. Here's Dirks. Caballero. Nice work from Caballero past Dirks. Caballero into the circle. That's an important touch from De Herder with Rebecca unmarked behind her. Marino. And off Dirks van der Heuvel. With a long corner. Marino once again to Amar. Amar takes it quickly, still going. Lichan Amar. Palman does well. Found the poles, no. There is Van As, off Van Ass's foot. Delia with the free hits.
It was actually Zandavad, the forward, the young forward, who was back in that circle and defending against Amar and did a really good job in not giving a foul away.
Good work of defence, this time by Dex.
Yeah, here we see Amar getting into the circle, but Zandavad did really well not to give a corner away and not leaving Amar find her foot.
Van As to Margis. Margis tries to pick out Drost on the goal line.
We haven't seen too many of them from the Dutch this evening, have we? They've done really well in terms of passing the ball around and ensuring that they make the speed from the ball, not that players are running with it all the time.
There's Dex. Marsaka. There's Van As up against Rodriguez Perez, and she's one possession over. Amar coming forward, cutting inside, and here's Luchetti. And I think that might have been saved by Sombrook. There were two Argentina players at the far post, but the keeper looked assured.
Yeah, great piece of skill again from Amar. She knows that they're marking her really tightly, so she's trying to turn them inside out to win a free hit. And even when she laid the ball off, she almost fell over, as that's how tightly she's being marked this evening. But she can get on the ball a little bit more for them. I'm sure she can create more and more opportunities.
There she is. Geffen wins the free hit.
Here we see Amar, great pieces of skill and laying that ball off perfectly for Luchetti to go in and have a shot on goal. Did Sombrook get a touch? Yes, she did.
It's a brilliant touch.
Got a kicker to that.
And that's running towards her own goal. Rebecca, good recovery from Van Marsaka. Van Geffen. Looking for the return ball, doesn't get it. Rodriguez Perez. Delia. Amar still going, dispossessed by Van As unfairly. Does Carly Seymour play on? And here is Shuoga. Worst is flung to the ground. Ball is behind Margis. Luchetti. Velton showing a good engine to get that lovely pass from Velton. Chance here for the Dutch, but Margis is crowded out, but the Dutch still have the ball, and it comes, and that's the penalty corner of Rodriguez Perez as it's drilled in by Marluz Kittels.
Leader by Velton doing a fantastic job out there this evening. I mean, making that high backhand cross look so easy when it's a really difficult skill. Here you see the ball going in from Kittels, and it just finds an Argentinian foot to win him that corner. But the Dutch looking dangerous when they're going forward this evening.
Palman's not on though, so
which
it could be Van Marsaka.
Yeah, which is kind of good because I think they need a variation. Palman's gone down the same side, and Suki is more than aware of that, so it'll be interesting to see what comes up now.
To Herder and Van Marsaka.
Yeah. Kaya Van Maska's already scored a goal this tournament, hasn't she?
She has indeed. Can she double her tally here, or will it be to Herder? for Masaka. Good running. Too high. So Argentina get the hit. Deliet throws the aerial. Van der Heuvel brings it under control. There's a free hit because Rodriguez Perez isn't far enough back. Dirks van der Heuvel to Herg. Herg tackled by Badanueva. Here's Marino. Luchetti wants it down the line. Doesn't come in. Dex does well. Dex. Be a free hit to the Dutch. It comes up off the stick of Caroni. Pauwman is now back on. Pauwman, little touch from Herg, but it's behind for 16.
Aymar starting to get a little frustrated in midfield now when the teammates aren't playing the ball to her. Also coming off for a rest now, so it'll be interesting to see how much we see of her in quarter four.
Marino, but good defending by Geffen. Dirks van der Heuvel, Pauwman. It's a really nice temperature to play hockey in now. It's a lot cooler than it has been the last 5 days.
Yeah, most definitely, and that's probably helping the intensity of the game.
Pauwman's skill on Caballero. Inside the final minute of the third quarter, Netherlands 1, Argentina 1. And that's a beautiful pass which Van As can't bring under control. Argentina getting back onto level terms in the first minute of this quarter, and the Dutch thought they'd retaken the lead a minute later, but a video referral ruled the goal out after it hit a Dutch foot, but an Argentinian foot first. Van As against Habib. Masaka goes to meet it. And the crowd count down to the end of the third quarter. And there is the quarter-time hoot, and just as it was in the first semi-final, it's a 15-minute shootout to see who can make it into the final tomorrow. It's the Netherlands 1, Argentina 1. So, Pauwman and Van As having a little chat as they come towards the huddle. And this one is set up nicely. It was a draw the last time these two met, which was semi-final 2012.
En daarom is het belangrijk dat we nou veel meer dynamiek hebben. We moeten echt meer doen om aan de bal te komen. Er zijn te weinig opties. Als je niet vrij staat, short dat je vrij staat.
He's saying that there's too few options, and that they need more options when people are on the ball, so they need people to come back towards the ball and receive it from them so they can have those options moving forward.
Well, it'll be interesting to see if that happens in this final quarter. So, 15 minutes separates one of these two teams from a place in the final. The other will be shooting it out for bronze. Who will get ahead in this one, or will we be going to a shootout? We had a shootout in the first semi-final. Australia won it. And we'll play the winners of this match tomorrow evening. Argentina start this final quarter attacking the goal to the right-hand side. All square with the Netherlands after 45 minutes of play. Netherlands 1, Argentina 1. Scoreline coming into this fourth and final quarter. It's been a fascinating encounter. It's been full-blooded. And it's had everything from disallowed goals to pieces of individual skill. And the Dutch come tearing forward. Sander Vaart's got support with Ellen Høeg. And Munich was unable to find Høeg, who'd made tracks down the left-hand flank. Still alive though for the Dutch. No, can't get on the end of that one either. Oh, she was in there. If Munich had managed to thread that one through the eye of the needle. Aymar. Yeah, that's a good play because it was too far in front of it. She'd lost control of it.
Yeah, really good piece of skill there from Aymar, recognising the situation and just doing enough to get a free hit, but has lost out on this occasion to Ewe de Gudde, and Holland are back. Oh, they were back with the ball, but Palman's just fed that one off the sideline.
Two best players for the Dutch there, combining Van As and Velten in this game. Sander Vaart has support with Van Geffen. Høeg's in acres of space on this left flank. Off Lichetti. Palman. Good pass. Van Geffen on that right flank. Van As. Tackle by Habib. And here is Marino to Aymar. Aymar inside Høeg wins the free hit, which she takes quickly. Aymar. Oh, still going Aymar. Wonderful skill from Luciano Aymar. Aymar feeding in. Lavang can't bring it under control, but the maestro got everyone on their feet there.
Yeah, exactly, and that's why she's called the magician. This is absolutely brilliant skill. I mean, Palman looks like a sitting duck there as she goes past her, and the best thing for me with Aymar, she's not too greedy. She plays in her teammates, and unfortunately it couldn't be trapped then, but had it been, her teammate would have been right in on goal.
Høeg has to be quick and has to improvise onto the reverse stick. Høeg cuts back against Sanchez, wins the free hit. Velten. Lies for shielding the ball.
Backing in, I think. I mean, as a player though, to be out there now with 11 minutes on the clock, 1-1, this is exactly what you train for all year round. It just must be amazing.
Sander Vaart, can she find the pass? De Vaart still going into Suki. Suki makes the save. Høeg winds one up. And it deflects off her beef onto the foot of Sander Vaart.
Yeah, here we see again, great piece of skill to get in on the baseline and try and pull it back, but the Argentinian defence are equal to it, and you can see her beef coming in, no fear as she goes in to try and jab that one.
Down the other end, the chance for Rebecca. Rebecca's wrong goal! She's missed it. She has missed it. She's put it past the post.
My goodness, absolutely amazing skill from Rebecca there at speed. Watch this little bit of movement to move the goalkeeper and try and find that bottom left-hand corner.
It's hit the outside of the post.
Oh, wow. What an intensity to this game.
First it's Suki, then it's Sombre called into action, but neither has been beaten for a second time just yet. Well, you have a go now for the Dutch. Well, the crowd here being treated to a magical game of hockey.
They have indeed. I mean, the Argentinian players are like superstars in this country. They're absolutely adored, and you can see them bouncing in the stands and singing along. It's a real party atmosphere.
The locals will be hoping the party atmosphere continues into tomorrow.
Here we see Rebecca's run again from a different angle, and evades Dirks van der Havel, and oh, just a little touch onto the post.
Well, here comes Van Marsacker into the 25, and it's Augustina Habif who comes in with the tackle. Oh, they've got to be careful there. Shots! Good save from Suchi, from Ellen Herg.
Great pass from Tejuda initially to get them into the circle, but Zandvoort wasn't able to get hold of it, but Hogue certainly was.
It's Argentina's go now, isn't it?
It's like a game of chess, isn't it? Who's going to find that unlocking move?
Oh, it's been a brilliant game to witness.
Here we see the ball just falls off, and Hogue hits this first time, no doubt about it, and Suki's almost off balance after she saved that with the power of the shot.
Aymar dispossessed by Bus.
Look at the space on the right-hand side for Argentina. If they can just get it over there, they'll...
It's Rodriguez Perez who's in acres of space. She's still in acres of space. She's trying to come in round the back of Dirks van der Havel. They're still not marking it. They finally got her under control. Pauwman at full length to get it off the back of the park. And the Dutch, who started this game so strongly, we wondered whether or not they might rue the fact they didn't make more of that good start. Argentina looking just as capable as the Dutch now at scoring. There's Chesic. And tell you what, De Herder's done well because it's deflected off Boss's stick, and De Herder got it under control just to try and allay any fears. That's a good tackle from Rodriguez Perez, the Argentina skipper. Habif. Oh, that's good work from Pauwman. De Pauls. And De Pauls feeds Herg. Herg looking for support. Got it there with Van As. If Van As can get there, she can't. Van der Poels now plays it to Van As. Van As still going. Van As can't keep the ball alive. Sideline ball, and we've got just over 7 minutes for someone to find a winner, or we are going to a shootout. Our third shootout of the day it would be. Marino. Full flow is Habif, with Dirks van der Havel tracking back, and Velter makes the tackle, but it's a Argentina ball. Habif to Delia. Augustina Habif to her sister, Valencia. Rodriguez Perez to Soroga. This is Marino winning the long corner, which she takes herself. Marino punts inside, ball across. It's been missed on the far post.
I think it was Rodriguez Perez. No?
I can't see, let's have another look.
Marino's been trying to do that all night. Great ball in. It would have been difficult to get that. Joyce Sonbrook did really well to get a touch on that.
It was Cedrez on that far post, number 6. Good work from Gomez Fantasia. Soroga, Marino. Oh, that's a beautiful, beautiful piece of skill from Delfino Marino. She gets a round of applause as she comes off. There has been some magical skill here this evening.
It really has. I'm just watching this game with a smile on my face because it's an absolutely brilliant display of hockey.
Here it is again. Watch this. Oh.
It's a fantastic piece of skill.
And again.
It's just so equally matched out there at the moment. You're just wondering when that moment's going to come, you know. Who is it who's going to break this down, or is it going to go to shootouts?
This is one of the games that you hope is won rather than someone making a mistake and losing it.
Exactly, yeah.
So, for example, that Rebecca piece of skill.
Yeah,
that
fantastic.
Would have won,
yeah, a moment of brilliance is needed now.
Someone's going to get a card. Green card. And as she runs towards it's Caballero. Her first green card of the tournament. She picked up a yellow in the previous game. Van As. The circle goes, and away goes across, long corner. Inside the final four, still Netherlands 1, Argentina 1. Herder, Van der Poels. And relief for the local supporters. Martina Caballero confirmed with the green card. Couple of balls on the park. Now Delia can get us underway again. Paranuevo. Geffen. Palman. Van As. There's Van der Poels. Corner. Taken quickly. Van As to the circle edge. That's a wonderful piece of skill. Penalty corner as Van As is upended on the edge of the circle. I don't think Argentina can have too many complaints about that. They were completely undone by Naomi Van As.
Yeah, great piece of skill there from Naomi Van As. Receives the ball on top of the circle, pulls it one way. I don't even think that does it justice, to be honest. It looked much, much better than that. But full stretch on the floor and gets herself a penalty corner.
So a chance here for the Dutch to go in front.
Palman is on the field this time.
Will she change the direction? They're going to get caught short here, Argentina. They haven't got enough players back, but fortunately for them, Van As is slow across to take it. If Van As had been there, Argentina would have been in trouble. The crowd trying to put the Dutch off. Palman! Van As, great save by Belen Suchi, who's at it again. She's giving it the good old fist pump. Still not dead though. Van As, Truss can't bring it under control.
Yeah, Gomez, Fantasia and Suki were totally on that right post, dealing with that. It was a great variation from the Dutch. Beautiful feed. Van As gets on it, but it's a great coming across to look at that post, and Gomez, Fantasia's right behind her as well.
She loves it. Brilliant. And it's 16. From an atmospheric point of view, an Argentina-Australia final would obviously be the better of the two. Marino trying to get the Argentinian forwards a chance, and it's a Dutch hit, but again, you can see Aymar involved, trying to set up Rebecca. Inside the final two, Sarah Thomas, and this one is an absolute cracker.
It is indeed an absolute nail-biter. We've seen some fantastic hockey out there and some amazing skill this evening, but I feel now with the clock counting down, unfortunately it is going to go to shootouts, and like you said earlier, I would have loved this game to have been won in normal time.
It's Naomi Van As telling Lisa Roach what she thinks of the decision. Paranuevo. Oh, she's been done by Lucetti here, Van As. Lucetti past Palman, Lucetti on the reverse stick side. Boss gets a little edge, long corner. to Argentina. Guccetti takes it quickly. It's up into the air, and Sombruk does well. Boss brings it out to the circle. Into the final minute, Argentina where they want to be. Oh, wonderful skill, still going. Sombruk makes the save, it's still alive. Sombruk again, it's still there. And Argentina has stolen it in the death. They're surely going to refer this to Dutch.
Wow. I think Rebecca got the final touch on that, and it's gone top right-hand corner into the netting. Real great pressure there from the Argentinian forwards to win the ball back for the free hit, and somehow they've managed to get Sanchez on top, finding a free hit towards the circle, towards the goal, and Rebecca's managed to get the rebound off that.
Well, let's wait and see. We've already seen one goal disallowed.
There was a lot going on in there, wasn't there?
There was a lot going on.
Obstruction?
Was it obstruction?
Okay, I'm looking for an obstruction by Argentina in the circle, okay?
Okay, let's see. Tell you what, if this is overturned, they'll go absolutely bonkers inside here. Let's have another look. Good
There's
save.
the initial save. Now the ball falls to Sanchez for the hit in.
There's the first save. Oh, I don't think there's any obstruction there, is there?
I think the only person they could say is obstructing is Amar, but she moves out of the way of the ball, and she's not.
Yeah, Kelly, they want to get before that. Yeah, we're just waiting for the replays to come through for the edge of the circle.
It's before that.
Before it lands at the top of the circle.
Further back
out.
before the shot, as she's coming in and down the goal line on the far left-hand side.
Right.
Here. Marino, I guess, that's the obstruction, but I'm not sure you can overturn it for that. But we'll wait and see.
But one just before that.
The first time Sombruk finds herself on her backside. Let's have another look now. Marino cuts inside. There.
I think it's when she goes in front of Boss.
Van
Boss
Geffen.
puts her
Well, there
hand
you go,
up.
look,
Yeah.
we're not sure,
yeah, exactly.
so how's the video umpire
exactly.
going?
Because Boss puts her hand up. But I think Delphi Marino comes in front of Boss and then moves behind her almost immediately.
And then blocks Van Geffen, number 23.
Watch her put her hand up.
Half-hearted that, isn't it?
Yeah.
Where are you sitting?
I think it's a goal. I think.
I'm with you. We'll wait and see.
Riley,
Here we go.
yes, Kelly, there's no reason to change your decision. And the Dutch need a referral. Correct.
Well, now the Dutch have got to pull something out the bag. Magical. Remember, they had the ball in the net within 40 seconds of the first Argentina goal.
Yeah, very true. There's a great finish from Rebecca, though. The ball falls and she manages to get down the backhand and pull it right into the top of the net. No chance of Sombruk there when she's half on the floor.
Well, Rebecca's got her 5th goal of the tournament in the final minutes of this semi-final. Are Argentina going to come from behind to book their place against Australia? Van Ass, who's had a brilliant game. Forward to Van der Poels, off Van der Poels' foot, and that should be that.
Yeah, they just need to keep the ball now and count the clock down.
Paranuevo throws the aerial. There is a full-time hooter, and Argentina are into the final. They've come from behind to beat the Netherlands. Final score, Netherlands 1, Argentina 2. What a game. What a game of hockey that was. And what an atmosphere we have ourselves in the stadium here. Belensuki can't believe it. God knows what will happen if they actually win this competition. They were ecstatic after the quarter-final. They're mobbing each other after the semi-final. It's going to be a crazy scene should they get over the line against the Dutch. Van Ass having a word with Lisa Roach. I think the umpires had a very good game. But it is Argentina against Australia in the final of the 2014 Champions Trophy in Mendoza. Netherlands 1, Argentina 2, the final score. Well, highlights. We could have 60 minutes of highlights, but I'm sure it'll be narrowed down to the goals. A few more opportunities. Belton with a go-ahead goal. And then straight from the restart in the second half, it came off the Dutch #1 runner, Delia, with the equaliser. And then some close calls at both ends. Aymar got into the game more in the second half. This was a sublime bit of skill.
Yeah,
one
brilliant.
of many. And Suki with a good save. Chance there for Argentina as well.
And that's the skill from Delphi Mourinho. Brilliant little tap over the stick and regains possession for her team.
Well, as you said, plenty of respect from both sets of players. But Aymar, in her final tournament, will play in a gold medal match. Can she go out on top? It is Argentina who, if they can win this title, will go level with the Dutch and Australia with 6 Champions Trophy titles.
That's absolutely amazing, isn't it? And what a send-off it would be for Aymar after her contribution to hockey.
Great scenes here. Helen Suki being comforted by the Argentina bench. Huge disappointment for the Dutch. If they could have won this and won the European Championships in August, they would have had the clean sweep of hockey trophies in their cabinet. As it is, they have fallen short, but by the slenderest of margins. It was an amazing game of hockey.
Yeah, it really was. Absolutely amazing game. Even the video men are bouncing down there.
But once again, the Dutch paying the price for not being able to finish off. And I think we're going to get some reaction now from the Argentina camp. And we've got Luciana Aymar, who's with Mel Clulo.
Lucia, congratulations. How do you feel right now?
I'm excited. Yeah, it was very nice to win today. You know, Holland plays very well. They are a tough team, so I'm excited.
And how much do you thank your goalkeeper right now?
Belen, she's amazing. Like every tournament, she's a great goalkeeper, and she's Argentina.
Well played today, and good luck in the final.
Thanks. Thank you very much.
Yeah, nice to hear from Luciana Aymar, who will go into the gold medal match in her final tournament on home soil. What a send-off, as you say, Sarah Thomas. That would be for one of the best servants of female hockey, arguably the best player ever to have played the women's game. Argentina is celebrating like they've won it. They've still got a really difficult game against Australia tomorrow. But it's Argentina against Australia in the final here in Mendoza. That's tomorrow evening. Bye-bye.